The first of our two semifinals in the lightweight division. It's a contender tournament. Baya in the black gloves, Moiseyev wearing white.
Baya really trying to use those low kicks, and my keys to victory for Baya would be to control the center of the ring, try to really land those hooks and counter shots, where Moiseyev has the advantage, in my opinion, on the outside, being able to move in and out and effectively mix his strikes.
Keep in mind, if you do win this fight, you have to fight again tonight in about 45 minutes. So it's 2 fights in 1 night, and the winner is guaranteed a contender title, or a contender shot. The winner of that fight against Marat Grigorian advances to a title opportunity. I think I explained that right. At least it made sense in my mind. Basically, you win this tournament, you're 1 step closer to a world title. Only 3 rounds, 3 minutes each. Not much time to feel your opponent out. Ease into the fight. You got to hit the ground going.
Nice left hook from Baya. There's Moiseyev really using that movement and footwork on the outside.
Body kick there from Baya, answered back with a right hand from Moiseyev.
And Baya switched to southpaw, started using his left kick from that position.
Baya returning back to action after a broken arm suffered in the Josh Johnson fight.
You're starting to see that explosiveness from Moiseyev. There he goes.
Exchange hooks.
That left hook from Baya is very dangerous.
Baya only 25 years old, and yet he's had 63 fights.
Mike's gym has such a young stable of active fighters who will fight anyone, anywhere, anytime. And Baya's one of those.
Well, they figure their sparring classes during the week are just as competitive as these type of fights, because there's so much great talent there.
And they have Thursday, what are they, meat day they call it. Meat day sparring.
So why not get paid to do it?
Nice body kick from Baya.
Another body kick from Baya.
There's those spin attacks that you're going to see from Moiseyev.
Baya, the aggressor here in round 1.
I really like how he's mixing levels with his kicks. You can see the redness building up on Moiseyev's stomach.
We're back here at round 2 of our lightweight contender tournament. I want to welcome those of you watching on ESPN2. You missed round 1. And what way and how did you score round 1 there, Joseph?
Well, I was going to say it's going to probably be split on the judges' scorecards, because both have found different success with different things. Baya seems to be doing a good job with his kicks, where Moiseyev's using that in and out movement to attack.
You saw those scores posted on the screen. This is an open scoring format, so those were the official judges' scores.
Nice spinning back fist by Moiseyev, followed by spinning back kick. I'm really liking when Baya's going southpaw.
Time.
So round 1, according to the judges, goes to Moiseyev. 3 judges scored it for him, 2 for Baya.
Good counter left hook. That's how he caught Chauncey in his glory debut.
It's a 3-round fight. The winner advances to the tournament finals later tonight and will face the winner of our next semifinal between Nicholas Larson and Massaro Glunder.
I like how Moiseyev's picking his shots, staying in and out. He knows that Baya is going to use that counter left hook.
Body shot from Moiseyev.
Keep pressure, Anatolий, keep the pressure.
Corner of Moiseyev. Danny DeVries asking for more pressure, more volume.
Moiseyev and his team feel they're better almost at every aspect of the game than Baya. They're faster, they're more powerful, they're more experienced. What say you, Joe?
Well, Baya does have a lot of professional experience, but that high-level kickboxing experience goes to Moiseyev, who's fought a lot of big names in the sport. He's fought Salvador, Johnsy, Gregorian. So he does have a lot of experience in the glory ring.
At the highest level, he's only lost twice as Baya tries to pick up the work rate. Half minute to go here in round 2, scheduled for 3. You can see the redness on the left-hand side of Moiseyev. And you've got to limit the damage as best you can, because you will fight again later tonight if you win. Couple of hooks.
That was a beautiful double hook. Change levels.
Another body kick from Baya. Round 2, almost as close as round 1, where the judges 3 went one way, 2 the other.
Well, it's very confusing because watching, you see Moiseyev pushing the pace in this second round, but it's Baya that's landing almost more than double than Moiseyev.
Here's a closer look at Anatolий Moiseyev, who fights out of Novosibirsk City, Russia, a former Russian national champion, and we saw him make his glory debut back in Dubai.
Yeah, and he's got some good knockouts, and that's when he had that 23-second knockout, which was one of the quickest in glory history.
As for Christian Bad News, Baya says his favorite technique is his power, which isn't a technique at all, but as you can tell, his fighting style is forward pressure. Last round, we'll see the official judges' scores here momentarily, and Baya will know exactly what he needs to do. Fight! For those of you who just joined us on ESPN, these are indeed the official scores that will pop up on your screen. The fighters can see them as well. 3 judges giving that round to Baya. It's going to be somebody get out the syllabus to figure this one. And you can see 3 judges have it even. 1 for Baya, 1 for Moiseyev, so it's still anyone's fight here.
Both guys are going to have to put a lot of pressure into this round because both are successful when they're attacking. Baya trying to mix in those knees against that forward attacking of Moiseyev.
Baya losing his footing there momentarily.
Yeah, he tried to throw everything into that hook.
Baya's thinking knockout. All he needs is to win this round.
Nice combination, punch to kick from Moiseyev. I actually got to see Moiseyev, who was basically my alarm clock this morning. I heard some screaming and pads hitting. I looked outside and it's Moiseyev hitting pads this morning.
Getting loose 8 hours before the fight. Christian Baya used to want to be a rapper. Then around 16, figured out, you know what? It's not for me. I want to beat people up instead. I told him, you know, sometimes rappers do beat people up. You could have done both. You can hear the urgency from their respective corners, shouting instructions. There's the best punch of the fight, a left hook from Baya.
Yeah, that's going to slow Moiseyev down.
And an uppercut now from Baya.
That's what makes Baya dangerous. You can hit him with combination, but when he hits you once, you feel it. It's going to slow you down.
There's a knee. All of a sudden, Baya becoming the boss as blood pours out of a cut over the left eye of Moiseyev. So damage has been done.
You have to remember, there's no knockdown, so judges are looking at damage, and then when they see that blood, that's definitely damage points for Baya.
Half a minute to go. Baya starting to take over now.
Nice, good finish for Baya.
He's landed 20 more strikes than the Russian. Nice body kick with the left.
That left kick from a southpaw has been really good. And now he's mixing in uppercuts. There's a left uppercut.
And then a jumping knee and a great round 3 for Christian Baya. And bad news may have done enough to take this win. We'll see, ladies and gentlemen, our official decision when we return to France. We welcome you back here to Paris. We look at our opening semifinal in our contender tournament. Here are the highlights.
Yeah, in that first round, it was very close. A lot of exchanges back and forth. Judges had it almost even on that scorecard. But second round, Baya was still kind of staying in there, relying on his counter shots. Moisiev constantly mixing in those spin attacks. But when Baya hits you, he's doing damage. He comes in, throws good counter left hooks. And near the end of the round, he got some blood from the eye of Moisiev, which could give him an advantage in that damage category.
Strike statistics, you can see Baya landing 76 compared to just 46 for Anatolий Moisiev.
As you can see, the damage absorbed. It was Baya really looking at attacking the head with those punches and landed a lot of good left body kicks from that southpaw position.
Here's Tim Hughes now with our official scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 tournament rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. Here are the totals from our 5 ringside judges. 2 of our judges scored the bout 29-28 Baya. 2 of our judges have it 29-28 Moisiev. And our 5th and final judge scores the bout 30-27 for your winner by split decision. Now advancing to the tournament final, Christian Baya!
There you have it, the young Christian Baya delivering bad